Hello besties, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fabulous Friday. Today is the Friday before Mother's Day, so I thought we'd do something a little fancy. We're not gonna, it's not gonna be literal Mother's Day. I just tried to channel what I thought would be a really pretty look for any mom to wear for Mother's Day. And so what I ended up doing was sort of a gems for mom on Mother's Day kind of a thing. So we're doing a real geometric look, and we're going to use these gorgeous colors right here. Now the nails that we already have, if you watched the live stream or the playback of the live stream, you recognize those because I was going to do some stamping on them for Mother's Day and do something a little more literal, but didn't work out. So go check that out. I'm going to link that up in the description for you guys right now, and or up in the little iCard corner thingy. So now what we're going to do is some really deep Frenches, but we're not going to do full Frenches. We're going to do partial, like 2/3 Frenches with a little extra lineage. And that is going to happen on, this is the thumbnail. We are also going to do it on the pinky nail. Going to cure that for 60 seconds. We're going to do that on the pinky nail as well, almost exactly the same way as the thumbnail, just reversed. So I'm only going to show you the one. And on this one, we're going to do a French outline. We're not going to color it in. We're just going to outline the French. So that's what I would call it, an outline French or a French outline. Hey, Jacob. My dog is on high alert today. We are having workmen in and out, and we'll get to that. So we're going to do actually 2 of these outline French, one in this pretty corally orange color and one in that blue color. So I'm only going to show you the one because we've got another thing that's coming after this. So I don't want to spend too much time on being repetitive on this particular section of the video because there's more to come. So once we get that done, of course, we're going to pop that bad boy in the lamp for 60 seconds. And even though it seems like it's just a little bit of polish, it's it's raised up a little bit, right? When you're doing lines, it ends up being sometimes a little thick. So you want to give it a full 60-second cure. So now we're going to do that deep French again, but we're not going to complete it in the middle. We're going to leave a tiny gap there and do the lining again, just coming up and giving it more of a modern art sort of an effect. And then we're going to fill that part in. That way it really does show up that little tiny gap in the middle. And if you do go over it a little bit, just grab yourself a little cleanup brush. You see I have one sitting right there. And using the very tip, you can definitely pull off anything that you need to pull off. Do you hear that growling? Oh my goodness, this dog's being crazy. So now we're going to go ahead and do a base coat. And we're going to do the base coat, to smooth out the nail real nice, but also because we're going to add a little something to it. And the thing we're going to add starts with some little metal bits, and we're going to use this base coat to set those in so they have a nice firm place to get cured into, right? And those metal bits are right here. I'm grabbing them for you. Here is just a little square. And then we've got a circle there as well, which is going to go on the thumbnail. I really love all the Frenches, all the little geometric French. I think they look so cute. And then I think this next step really just brings it up to the next level. So after they come out of the lamp, we're going to go ahead and use this cat eye polish. And I've just put a little bit down because I just want to use this small brush. And we're going to fill in our little shapes. Going to start with that triangle and just fill it in. And you don't want to be too thick. We are going to do 2 coats. But you want to put down enough so that when you use your, you know what I mean, magnet. Sorry, magnet. When you grab your magnet and use that, there's enough of those little metal bits in there to respond to it and to be able to actually see it really good. But we are going to do 2 coats because there's another step that we're going to do after this. So you really need it to be there and to stand out. So then we're coming in with our little cat eye magnet, and I'm coming in on different angles, giving each one its own little glowy look. And here we are coming in with our second coat. And I figured out on the first coat that if you use the magnets too close together, it'll pull your line away. It'll undo what you've done. So definitely do what I'm doing on this particular go round. Just pick them up and do them separately, and then that way you can set them in the lamp and turn it on once they're all in there. Otherwise you end up messing up what you've already done, right? Because it kind of it's a very strong magnet, so it kind of drags even from a little bit away. So doing it right next to each other I didn't find to be my favorite. So 60 seconds in, now we're going to come in with this very sheer red polish. And I like this one because it's got a pink base. And so it gives these nails almost a ruby effect, or these little gemstones that we're making, because that's how I see it, little gemstones, little pendants or pins or whatever. It almost feels like a piece of jewelry to me. And then it's just sheer enough that you see the line as kind of a glow. If you get anything on the outside frame part there, the metal bit, just come in with your cleanup brush, clean it all up, it'll be fine. And then to give it a real raised quality, I'm coming in with some hard gel. This hard gel is Morovan hard gel in clear. Oh, and the polish, the red polish was CND Creative Play. The polish we did for the Frenches is Beetles, and the base is Kiara Sky. So we got all kinds of brands working for us on this particular set. And then we're coming in on this square one. I want to tell you the triangle was the hardest one because you really need to get at least a little bit of it into those little points. And they're super small. And then also hold it upside down and really let gravity grab a hold of that little ball of gel to give you that domed effect, because it almost gives it like a cabochon sort of situation. So I really love how these little homemade gems came out, right? Because that's exactly what they look like to me, little gems. And I think they're having that cat eye effect in there gives it that glow, that lit from within glow that you get from gems. So that's kind of why this works for me for Mother's Day, because it's supposed to be a day of love, a day of warmth, a day of being lit from within and loving each other. And so, and moms should all have whatever beautiful gems that they like. And you could use, like I've got a very sheer blue. We may do something like this with the blue soon, because I think that would be just like sapphires and beautiful. So I need to buy some more cat eye polishes too. So I'm going to add that to the very soon list, because there's just so many fun things you can do with those. And I really want to play with that technique a lot more. I think it's so much fun. I did actually end up doing 2 coats of top coat on these, just to really make sure everything was smooth and clean and that the edges of the metal bits would not pry up, but I did not actually show that. And of course I am just really coming in on that to pull that extra off. Guys, this is the finished set, and I hope you like it as much as I do. Would you wear this for Mother's Day? Let me know in the comment section below. We are going to see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye-bye.